Local Self-Government Urban. Chapter 6 Civics. In this chapter, we shall learn about the municipal committees and corporations functions only. Now, since this chapter specifies to be for the urban areas, the last chapter we have already discussed about the local self-governing bodies of the rural areas, that is the Gram Panchayat and then Panchayat Samiti and the Zilla Parishad. Now we come to the urban areas where we need to deal with the municipal corporations and the municipalities. These urban area are regarded as such a town or a city which has got some minimum population, that is of 5,000, and larger areas, larger towns are called cities, and a smaller urban area are remain as a town. So, according to the commission, the census commission, cities with a population of more than 40 lakh are known to be metropolitan cities. The structure shows us municipal corporations, municipalities, cantonment boards and the port trusts. So, these are the different bodies we can say that look after the governing of the urban areas. Now, municipal corporation, which is a unit of self-governance in the big cities, carries out some functions through very well organized divisions or departments we can say. The corporation is an elected body, that means members to these corporations are elected through proper channel, the same way as we elect members to the legislative assembly through universal adult franchise, that is secret ballot, and then using the secret ballot to universal adult franchise. And instead of the constituency here we have different wards, WARDS wards, where from where the candidate they stand. So, the elections are such like the number of representatives depend upon the population of that particular city. Tenure of the elected members remain to be 5 years, and this is provided very much in the 74th Amendment Act. In case there is a dissolution, yes, this can be dissolved even before the completion of the term of 5 years by the governor of the state, but with the advice of the Council of Ministers. The election for municipal corporation should be completed before the expiry of its terms. So, in case of dissolution, elections should be held again next within 6 months from the time of its dissolution. This corporation comprises of general council, mayor and standing committees and a municipal corporation. General council is formed of elected members who are also known as municipal councillors. Mayor or the councillors together with aldermen elect among themselves the mayor as well as the deputy mayor, and they are generally elected for a period of 1 year, though they can be re-elected annually for the full term of corporation. Standing committee, here the members of the general council are represented on the standing committees through elections. There are different committees which deal with different departments like subjects like finance, engineering, taxation, welfare schemes and health and all. Municipal commissioner is appointed again by the governor for usually a term of 5 years. In case of union territory, he is appointed directly by the central government, and he is the chief executive of the corporation. Next, we have different functions of the municipal corporations. Corporations functions are categorized under compulsory and optional. So, under the compulsory functions, we have functions like provision of electricity, sewage disposal, then carrying functions through various other departments like giving services, having services of experts and engineers, say provision of public health services, that is hospitals and dispensaries and other family centers to be established, providing proper roads and good condition roads, and then bus shelters, so public conveniences are to be looked into, Then educational institutions like primary and secondary school, including organization of adult literacy classes, maintenance of record of birth and deaths, and upkeep of the cremation and the burial grounds are all the compulsory functions. There is also a function called undertaking of the public safety and security, and then preparation and publishing and issuing of the annual report of the corporation, where it states its various activities that it carries around the area or the city. Then coming to the optional functions, as I said, they are categorized under compulsory and optional. So, the optional functions here are construction of say public parks and libraries and museums and theatre, establishing and maintaining orphanages and night shelters or rest houses, undertaking of welfare schemes, organizing fairs and functions or melas and all, public housing through housing boards, and beautification of the city. They stand as optional function. Next, we have a committee which is set up for smaller towns, and they are called as municipal boards or even municipalities. You must have heard this term quite a lot, many a times for any of your community problem or something like that. So, their organization is more or less similar to this corporation. That means committees are quite similar to the corporation, but then just because they are small in size, they generally have three wings. They are the general body, chairman or president, and a chief executive officer or the secretary. Now, seats are reserved for women and people belonging to scheduled caste and tribe here during the elections to this committee. And this is again elected for a term of 5 years, and the members elect a chairperson who presides over meetings. Vice chairperson is elected to take charge when the chairperson is absent. To contest these elections to the general body of the municipal committee, they remain the same. The eligibility remains the same for that of municipal corporation. So, the same eligibility continues for the committee. According to the new Nagarpalika Act, the term of 5 years is uniform in all the states. So, there is no change in the term. The chairman or the president, so the chairperson and the vice chairperson are elected indirectly by the members. The chief executive officer is an appointee of the state government. And like in case of municipal corporation, committee also has various departments like education, health, engineering, taxation, etc. These departments are under the administrative control of the senior officers and engineers or other experts. Let us have a look to the functions again here. So, here the municipality committee comes up as their functions of say collection of revenue, since it has a subject of finance, maintenance and updating of land records, implementation of policies, supersession resolution, holding of election, provision of civic amenities and execution of public works, and maintaining proper law and order. They are some of the functions that comes under the municipal committee or the municipality. Now, apart from this, the government officers work in close cooperation and coordination with the panchayat through the BDOs, that is block development officer, and the deputy commissioner is also represented on the Zilla Parishad. So, he influences the policies and programs of the panchayats. That is all about the local self-government urban. Thank you.